selected. Notification home team selections new Mustangs. Notification tip set which notifications you receive and when you'll see them in social settings. Ready. Team setting. Entering team settings screen. Purdue, South Carolina, Western Wisconsin. Cow. Ready. Brunch. Spread up. Beer shoot. Air Force selected. Penn State selected. Ready. Home team selections new Mustangs.
Welcome to Big D, Dallas, Texas, and the house the Pony Express built. Dickerson and James and SMU hoping to restore the glory and get things started in this one. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. As we'll see, the Penn State Nittany Lions taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Entering play call screen. Normal.
The Nittany Lions will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories. Coaching. There are 2 go flip. Cornerback matching. Coach suggestions. Cover 4 cons. Play type. Split man blitz. There are 2 CD bench blitz.
The give to the tailback. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
He leaves it with the back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him,
there he goes. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Working that left side now. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Man coverage.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Cover 2 man.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Now the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Picked off, and the opening drive is with an interception. Takes it the other way. At the 30. The 10. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Penn State!
Well, you can tell this defense is locked in early in this one. On the first drive of the game on third down, they're expecting pass. They have multiple players in the back end defensively with their eyes on the quarterback, able to jump the route, pick it off, take it back for a touchdown, and they've already seized a ton of momentum.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
There are 2 zone man coverage. There are 2 cover 1 rock, cover 1 contains spy.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. From the gun, running back gets the give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Cover 1 Robert Chris.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The play action fake. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes a catch down the right side. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, short yardage situation, they decide to go with the toss play. And nice job up front, getting a little bit of push. That's all they needed to get that first.
The Mustangs look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Entering play call.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. Dave, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 picks.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Martin. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The give is to Smith. Turning it on. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Man, they have got a weapon in this offense right there at running back. This dude is tremendous. And you think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enos, Saquon Barkley, time and time again. Penn State running backs wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10.
Short cross.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Saunders.
Really nice discipline by that receiver against man coverage because you know that throw is going to be contested with a defender in your back pocket. He fights back to the football. He fights through contact and shows really strong hands on the catch.
The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And this will push the offense back as they mark it dead at the 10.
This punter is such a weapon. And because he's able to get that ball down deep in his opponent's territory, that really helps out the defense. You're now forcing the opponent to drive the field to score points.
Tight end now in motion. They'll run it. Strong run to pick up a 5 out to the 15.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Caught close to the marker, it's Cooper.
Entering, cover to Lindbergh.
We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun.
Man blitz, there are 2. Saw blitz 1.
They've got a 1st down here to open the period. To the air on 1st down. Wide open downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Knight. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol.
Vertical hook L. Seam flat.
They'll give it to Johnson. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Zone blitz. There are 2 categories.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Spread.
Off play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cooper. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Corner blitz free.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
And the Mustangs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Quarterback making checks. Off the play fake on first down. Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
I know that goes down as a completion, but hear me out. Defenses want hits on the quarterback. They want to make him feel uncomfortable. They want him to start seeing some of those ghosts later on. There's one.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal.
Pass. Pass.
Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Inside blitz.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Model screen, you have
to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
Cover 4 quarter, cover 4 pawns.
And they're going to try this on 4th down. They need a full 5 yards to get it into the end zone, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Rushes on him. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
Outside.
And that's the world we live in. You want to be aggressive. You want to get touchdowns. You don't want to kick field goals. Analytics says this. Well, now you get no points. And the defense bows up, and a big part of the field gets the big sack on 4th down and goal.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for a crease. It's Hayes. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Great job by this defense. They started the drive with the offense backed up, in the shadow of their own end zone. Nice job being aggressive, keeping them there, and now they're going to have a chance to flip the field and really give their offense good field position.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
Play call from Nicole. Free, over. There are 5 categories. You have 36 options. Cover 3 matches selected.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive.
Spread.
Back to pass, it's Jennings. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Oh, it's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And when you run an offense, when you're going to pitch the ball and you're going to lateral, there's danger to it, right? There's reading things that have to happen when you pitch it. Don't get hit while you're pitching it so it goes all over the place. Great job by the defense being disciplined, understanding, causing the fumble, recovering the fumble, creating a big turnover for this team.
Quick completion on the out. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
Options,
it's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them. And I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Just keep slinging it. Grab near the sticks. It's Saunders. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down.
Listen, at this point, at the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. 1st downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that 3rd. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10.
Sluggo.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's White. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Got him downfield. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a 1st down, and they've got to show this urgency.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Saunders. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Entering
And I love
play
the
call,
awareness by the
right.
wide receiver on that play because
Run,
I'm not sure
outside
that
zone. There are
route was
11
supposed to be
categories.
that
You have
deep. You
17
got to wonder if the
options.
receiver
HB
decided
stretch is
maybe
selected.
to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
This defense might be reeling
Right.
after those last two and now facing first and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they
Entering
break the
play
tie, but they
call,
also break their
coach
confidence a little bit now.
suggestions.
The
There are
opponent
8
now has to go into the
categories.
locker
You
room
have
probably
15
down,
options.
and they're
Advantage
wondering,
selected.
what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by
Entering
7.
play call, normal.
They march 72 yards, and they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a
Entering
touchback,
play
and they'll
call,
take over at the
formation.
25-yard
There are 6
line.
categories. There are time 2 to 3 odd. There are 2 categories. You have
So let's see how
27
they play it
options.
in this
Cover
final
3
30
lock is
seconds of the
selected.
first half. The handoff to Johnson. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the
Entering play
31-yard
call,
line.
cover 4 quarters.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Entering base model screen, you have 5 options.
The Mustangs will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will
Entering play
start at the
call,
25.
concept. There are 8 categories. There are 11 subcategories. Option is set to counter 5 plays. You have 7 options. Round is selected. Option run. Outside zone. Inside zone. Inside zone split.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the
Entering
half.
play call. Inside. Power. Sweep.
Starting this third quarter on the ground. This defensive front just ran
Entering
free in the
play call.
backfield. He'll lose 3.
Man, when you go into the half and you're
HB
down,
dive.
like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged
Right.
their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Breaks into the open. All the way out to the 37-yard line.
Entering
It's a
play
gain
call.
of 15.
HB direct.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They've got it at the 37. It's first and
Right.
10. Slithers into space. They can rely on this guy to pick
Entering
up solid
play
yardage
power.
when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
HB split
We'd
out.
love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Nittany Lions can really attack on this second
Right.
and short. Right back to it. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the
Entering play
47.
call. Power. There
All right,
are
nothing flashy
ISO.
there. He just did what it took to get the first
HB
down.
direct. Sweep. Draw.
And the Nittany Lions are marching down the field.
Right.
Gives it to the back on the draw. Runs through a tackle. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Oh, it's a reverse. Oh, that did not go as planned, except for the defense. They were right there to make the big stop.
Nice job by this defense staying home, not getting fooled. When the ball goes away from me, I don't just chase blindly across the field. They see the reverse, and I love the speed, the close, and the tackle. They get a tackle for a loss on that gadget-type play.
It'll be third and long. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's third and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Gonzalez.
This quarterback right now is in the groove. He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, the defense is in man coverage. The problem is they don't have guys that can match up from a size-speed standpoint with this tight end. So the QB found the right matchup, was able to hit him on the corner route, and it's a big play for this offense.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Penn State! Quick strike through the air for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Tennessee endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Rocky Top. And the Vols came away with a win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W. Always fun to see two of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, how about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
This offense has it with really good field position. On the option, A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Creates a little room. There he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Pad attempt is selected.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Entering play call.
They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
There are 6 categories. There are 4 subcategories. Option is set to time. 2 to 3 on. Rush. Foxfire zone press.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now.
Spread.
Single back formation, and they give it to him.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Back to throw, it's Jennings. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Let's see what they've got on second down.
Give cushion.
Back to pass. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers, and you saw it there on the incompletion.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line.
Smash error 13. Branch return.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line.
Dig. Ghosts it.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught in the backfield, it's White. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Back to pass on second down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Turning it on. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
That's reeled in. It's Johnson. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Entering play call, tight. You have 15 options.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. To throw, it's Jennings. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Now on the move. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit and throw the football around.
A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. Trying to slam in. He didn't get there. Knocked back on 4th and goal, and he loses a yard to the 2.
There are 11 categories.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7.
Outside zone. There are 11 categories. You have 17 options. HB stretch is selected.
Halfway there on 1st down. It's 2nd and 5. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10.
Entering play call outside.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Getting a little fancy with a give to the wide receiver here. They couldn't get anybody to bite on that one, and they'll stop him behind the line.
And when these plays work, everybody goes nuts, and the offensive coordinator is a genius. But the 3rd down call, they use some misdirection. They go with the reverse. The defense, so disciplined, sound, run to the football and get the big 3rd down stop.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground.
Tight, you have 15 options. Cover 3 matches selected.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this off,
unleashes one deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Cover 6.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long, man. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB because they're in a huge hole, and they need some explosive passing plays.
Scanning the field, it's Jennings. throws to the wideout. Oh, what a
Entering play
spectacular
call,
layout and
tight.
catch.
Cover 3
This has been a
match.
frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late.
Oh, he's got some room, heading to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, SMU.
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense. You feel
Entering
good
play
about
call,
it.
coach
Take away the pass, and what does the
suggestions. There are
quarterback
6
do?
categories.
Pulls it down and just shows the speed. Basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, and makes your defense look silly.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's
Entering
going on,
play
Kevin?
call,
The
you have
Big
7
12 has
options.
become
Fight
must-see
for,
TV,
return
and
left to
fellas,
select.
today's clash is no different. Texas Tech is getting crushed today, and this is in front of a full house in Lubbock. That fan base should not be subjected to this.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the returner could find no
Entering
daylight.
play
He
call.
goes down.
Unit smash area 13 category. Smash header.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quickly complete. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. They corral him out of
Entering
bounds.
play
Mark it
call,
down at the
smash area
38,
13
and this offense
categories.
might
They
have
have 30
something going.
options. Hot power
And
is
this
selected.
offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Looking to throw on first down. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
Well, there's no quit in this defense, I'll give them that. Obviously, they're trailing here late in the game. It seems like the opponent's going to win, but still, they've got guys out there playing the way they're coached to play. They're playing with outstanding effort, trying to make plays to claw their team back in.
Cover 3 doesn't match.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Oh, he
Entering
drops
play
the
call,
football.
cover
He
6,
had him
cover
right
3
down
doesn't
the
match.
gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Cover 6.
Well, and here's the
cover
problem
3
offensively,
spy.
because you're trailing by so much so late in the game. The defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
That's not quite going to be
Entering
enough as they
play
stop
call,
him 4
coach
yards short of the
suggestions.
marker.
There are 6 categories.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. The short hands, it's Singleton. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the right. And this will be incomplete. A
Entering
big
play
hit
call
there, forces
coverage.
second
There are
down.
2 categories.
Not-made receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Fires to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Returns it down to the 35-yard line as they cash in on the opportunity to force a turnover.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to use the speed on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
So many offenses do this, right? They run the jet sweep. This defense was more than ready. They see it all the time. They got the penetration. That play had no chance to be successful.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Sluggo.
From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
11 categories.
And they found the big fella again. And they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee.
Entering play call, player, coaching, there, tempo adjustment, tempo adjust, player, there are 8 categories. Johnny Shepherd, you have 24 options, QB Neal is selected.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Don't want to risk anything here, the quarterback takes a knee.
Entering play call, player, there are 8. Johnny Shepherd, you have 24 options, QB Neal is selected.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and...
Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions.